Hey, what is up, guys? So we're back into another lesson and we're opening up a new chapter, guys. So this will be our first video editing session, in which we will learn how to edit videos, where to edit videos, learn our basic functions and stuff like that. So it's going to be really fun. Let's start off right away. Enjoy it, guys. Make sure to learn with me. Make sure to practice things we learn. That's really important. So as I said in our previous lesson, we're going to start off by creating a new movie. So if we click on this first option in Filmora, we're going to create our workspace right here. So this is Filmora, guys. This is where the magic happens. So uh, this is nothing scary, actually. It's so simple to use. As I said in our previous lesson, Filmora is made up for basic videos and simple video edits. So there is really not any advanced options, and it's really easy to use. So we're going to start off by importing our first media. So what that means is import media. It means to import your videos, your pictures, your music, any files that you're going to implement in the video and edit. So I'm going to import our video from our last lesson. So it's right here, as you remember, free drone footage that I found on YouTube. So we're actually going to place it right here where it says import media, or if you want to, you can just click on this little plus here and it's gonna open up our files right here, so you can locate it right here if you can drag it out, really. So yeah, that would be it for importing. As you can see, we have some simple videos and simple colors which we can use. Right here is the countdown, and we have some basic colors to implement. So guys, right here, this is our media, and this is where we have our footage stored. So on our right, we will have our preview box, or the place where we can watch our videos, which are going to be right here, and this is called our timeline. This is where the magic happens. This is where we will be editing our videos, importing our videos, our effects, our music, our transitions, everything. Everything is gonna happen right here. So these are the basic options to play the video on the timeline, to review it, go back, the time of the video and stuff like that. So let's move on right here. So we got a little bit familiar with the basic settings of the workspace, so let's move down right here. So as you can see, we got little pictures right here, or these logos, call it whatever you want. So this is where we're going to place our video, so let's drag it right here. So as you can see, this little gallery thing right here is where you place your video to be, and right underneath it you can always stack it, and underneath that we have this little text option, which I will show you how to add a text in our further lessons further on. And right here we can implement music, as you can see. So we have every single track separated for everything, and as you can see right here, you can scroll through the timeline and you can zoom in and out right here. So these are a couple of basic options right here, and these right here, we're gonna get familiar with these throughout the work. So another cool option that I want to let you know, guys, is this right here. So if you click on this, it's going to take a snapshot wherever your marker is. So this marker really plays a big role in Filmora's timeline, because every effect or something that you play, that you do, it's going to happen where this marker is. So it's, let's say I do this snap again. As you can see, it opens up in the media. So guys, let's take it a little bit advanced from here. So right here, next to our media, we have these options right here, and these are really important options when it comes to editing videos in Filmora. So as you can see, we have a music folder or music section, text or credit, we have transitions, we have filters, underneath it we have overlays, we have elements, and last but not least we have split screen. So I will make sure to break down every single one of these in our lessons. It will probably be once we finish this first video editing session. And I will explain, the only thing that I'm going to explain in this episode more is these options right here, and I think that will be it. We're going to finish the lesson right there, and we're going to continue off in our next lesson, and I will break this down after our first video editing session. So as you can see, this is our first option, which is media import. We already imported our media throughout this, but you can click right here, and this option is really not that important, but you can use it if you can locate your media throughout here. This one, as you can see, if we hold long enough our mouse on it, it's the name of it is going to show up. So right here, if you click this, you can record the screen, which is really awesome by Filmora for adding this option, which is really needed for people who do tutorials and stuff like that. So right here we have voiceover. We have voiceover, and if you click this, you can record a voiceover, and it's gonna appear right here under these music tracks. So you can always click on this and click this to delete it. You can click this to split it in half. You can click this to crop and zoom, which I will be explaining a couple of these in our next lesson, because it's called finalizing. I think that's our next lesson, I'm not sure, but in finalizing our first video edits, I think I will explain these right there. I don't know, maybe even sooner. But we have also rotation, where we can rotate it. Power tool, as you can see, we click right here. Nothing really advanced, easy to use. As you can see, we can add these, we can use these, and I will be explaining this further on. I'm just showing them off right now and explaining them what they are actually. Advanced color tuning, we got familiar with this when we was explaining cam action tool mode. So but this is a little bit advanced. This is actually a little bit harder to use. I will explain this in our other lessons. So right here, this is the basic color grading video inspector. So it's pretty much the same thing, but this one is a little bit advanced. So we will work on these later on. So the only thing for now that you need to know is this is the place where you take out the effects, take out the media. This is where you store everything. This is where you preview your work, and this right here is the timeline where the magic happens and where we will be working. So guys, I will see you in our next lesson. That will be it for this lesson. This was a really easy one. We're just like digging through our stuff and trying to learn a couple of basic things. So that will be it for this lesson. I hope I will see you in the next one, and I'm out.